Hi, I'm Lane Clark. I'm the Literacy Concentration Leader for the MSc program, and I wanted just to take a little moment to get you familiar with the organization of this course. This is EDU 741, and it will be taught by one of my fabulous instructors. I have a wonderful, wonderful literacy team here, and you're all in really good hands. Let me just show, in case you're not familiar with this arrangement here. The very first, on your left-hand side, you'll see a toolbar, and the very first thing you'll see is announcements. And that really is the primary way for your instructor to kind of give you information along the way through the course. Your instructor may have a different style. Some instructors like to put lots of announcements, some just weekly announcements. That's up to your instructor's kind of personal style there. But that's where you'll find all the announcements. Right now, you should be right here, getting started, and this will give you the information you need to know to kind of get started with this course. An overview of the course, any background information, some activities that you should probably be doing, and some tools and resources and tips for success. Depending on where you are in this program, this might be old to you or this might be brand new. Underneath Getting Started, you will see the course syllabus, and I have tried to put PDF documents. You'll see that right at the top. If you are someone who would like to print things out, you can download these PDFs and then print them out, or at least download them and have them kind of separately. Some people don't like reading this, all the assignments in the syllabus right on the screen. So that's where they're located, right at the top. You also see a course schedule, which will have the assignments and the due dates. And you'll see that all the due dates are Sundays, except for Module 8. The due date will be Friday because my instructors need to get their grades in by Sunday. So we need to give them a little bit of time. The content of the course is broken into learning modules, and there are 8 learning modules, and you will see each one is organized in a folder. Now we're using a new template here, so we're trying to standardize each course throughout the whole master's program. So this may be familiar to you, this may not, because we're in a transition phase right here. So when you click on Module 1, and in all of these literacy courses, they're all the courses, each module is organized around a driving question. So you'll see that underneath the number of the module. Each module starts with an overview, and there will be little videos in each one of these. They're just not there yet. The overview will have some thought questions, things I want you to think about as you move into this module. Then your module learning objectives, your module checklist. Did you do the following things, and have you thought about the following things? This is how I've organized this. If there is a discussion, you will see a link to the discussion board. Not all modules have this link, but all modules will have 2 folders. One of them is called assignments for this module. So any assignments that make sense, the description will be in that module, and assessments for this module. Now, let me tell you one thing about this. You can navigate through the modules in different ways. I like to use this table of contents, which is right here, and you can make this table of contents bigger by pressing this little tiny box that looks like a box, or smaller, it looks more like a line. Oops, that got rid of it altogether. I think you can make it smaller by pressing the same box, or you can use these little orange tabs to tab you through. I like using the table of contents because I can see where I want to go, and then I can kind of click in if I want to go back where I want to be. So every module is organized the exact same way, and right here you will have discussions. And this is our whole class discussion page. You will also have my groups page, and you're going to be self-enrolling in one of the grade level groups, and your instructor will be enrolling you in a assessment inquiry group. So you'll see a bunch of groups right here on my page, but on your page you should only have 2 groups. You won't have that assessment inquiry group until about week or module 3, so just be aware. Now, you can find the assignments in each module in that folder that said assignments and assessment. Do you remember we were talking about that a second ago? So all of the assignments are there, but I've also pulled them out. Sometimes you just kind of want a heads up and you don't want to wait to Module 7 to see what the assignment is. So I've pulled it out as well to assignment descriptions. And these are the four main assignments for this course. So you can access these at all times. They kind of live here as well, and they also live in each module, and I think that will be helpful to you as you are thinking about this class and not just digging to find each description. Oh, underneath here is the class assessment glossary. This is something you'll be doing later on in the semester, and once it's, or the term, and once it's populated, it'll be here. So you don't need to worry about that quite yet. Here's a place for my grades, support, and university resources. So I hope this helps. Just one more thing about the assignments. While the descriptions are located here and under the assignment description tab, they are also, again, located in each module. So, for example, in Module 6, I'll go to that, you will see under the assignments for module, you'll see the descriptions there and the assessment. If you need to submit an assignment, you will be submitting it through the individual module. There's not a tab on this side to submit the assignments. You'll be submitting those through the individual modules. So that's a little different than some of the other literacy courses in the past. So I hope this tutorial is just kind of helping you get used to this course. We hope you have a wonderful experience and enjoy EDU 741. Thanks.